What's up? What's up? It's your girl Mo to the,
And it's your girl Drea for president.
and this is Business from the Wire, where we make it our business
To tell all of your business.
But like we said, very respectfully, and we going up tonight because I got a big lady boss up in here, Miss.
Queen Lee 601, how y'all doing?
All right, 601, 601.
What's that? That's Mississippi, huh?
Oh, definitely so.
Oh, hello.
So, it's definitely Mississippi.
We got
Mississippi.
I was born in Louisiana. I was raised in Mississippi. And I've been in Houston for about 13 years.
Where were you born in Louisiana?
Lake Charles.
because you know my best
okay.
friend from Louisiana.
Lake Charles.
Lake Charles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm from New Orleans. And then...
What best?
Huh?
Why you looking like that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yes, my best is she is from New Orleans. I am from Houston. But I want to know, what was it like being born in Louisiana, then being raised in Mississippi, then coming out to Texas.
So I always say Louisiana is where I was made. Mississippi was where I was raised. Texas is where I was paid.
Right.
So they go hand in hand, you
Right.
know. But it's definitely a different scenery in Houston versus growing up in the country life. You know, the pigs, the goats, the trees.
Oh, you was on the farm.
The dirt roads.
So it was real country.
Oh, it is very country where
You
we're
ever
from.
heard of Woodville, Mississippi?
Woodville, Mississippi is right by Amite,
Okay.
That's what my grandma...
Gloucester, Centerville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
familiar.
I know what that said. Yeah, we often played them when we were in football growing up in high school. So we pretty much, you know, Woodville is way more country from where I'm from.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay, so
I
we
went
going
there.
too far. We
I
going
went
too
there
far.
one
Yeah.
time in the 8th grade, and I was begging to get back to Houston. Like, it was so boring. I felt like we was seeing plantations and stuff.
Don't do that.
She said, "Don't play Mississippi,
Oh,
baby. Don't play with Mississippi, Drea.
The plantations were there.
The
No.
plantation."
Listen, Mississippi is so much home.
It's so much
and,
home.
Yes, and you know, when people ask me about Mississippi, you know, I go into this big ordeal because, you know, that was life before Houston. That was
Right.
life before Queen. That was life,
Right.
you know, back at home. They don't know me as much as Queen. They know me as Ada. Or they know
Okay.
me as Ada May. That's the name I was
Okay.
back
Okay.
at home.
That makes sense.
So, you know, that's like all family back
Yeah.
at home. Houston is Queen.
Queen,
Back
queen,
in
queen.
Mississippi, it's Ada May.
Yeah.
So what they
You
know
know?
you for out there then, besides your name, like what were you doing in Mississippi?
Mississippi. Okay, so I've been a nurse for 14 years. So
That's a long time.
But before I was a nurse, you know, there was college, and before there was
Right.
college,
Where did you go to school at?
I went to school at Southwest Mississippi Community College.
Okay.
Okay.
So I went to school out there, and I grabbed my nursing out there. But before it was that, I was a quality control technician at Sanderson Farms Chicken Poultry.
Can you show your watch and your ring real quick?
Go ahead. You put on the camera. Oh, look at that.
Where's
I
the
see.
camera?
You
Put
see
your
it?
hand
Look
up
at
a
that
little
screen
bit.
right
Yeah.
there.
Which screen am I looking at?
You can look at the camera.
Look at the camera, but that's you right there on that screen.
It's just
Yes.
Ooh.
my fiance, y'all.
Shout out to
Fiance.
So shout out to my fiance for dripping me out. Look,
He dripped
that's
you out.
The ice.
it's just he does it for me.
It's like that. It's like that.
It does.
He dripped you out.
He makes sure I'm well taken care of. So I have no worries there. But yeah, before I was Houston and being out here in the nightlife and being out here in just the life period, I was a quality control technician at Sanderson Farm Chicken Poultry. So it's one of the biggest businesses in Mississippi.
Okay.
So it's like an assembly line, and it's just like
How was
we
that?
surprised. Oh man, I was there for about 5.5 years.
Was that like right after college?
That was during college.
During college.
Yes, that was during college. So you know, everyone has a starting point where we start and where we finish. So I always remember, you know, I remember where I came from.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. But you never forget where you came from.
Yeah. Okay. So
You know?
How was high school in Mississippi?
High school was okay. You know, I wasn't the it girl in
Okay.
high school. You know, I wasn't really trying to be either. I just, you know,
Yeah.
I was just cool with everybody in high school. It really wasn't that bad. I had a really, really good upbringing.
Okay.
And I had a really, really, really good teenage lifestyle.
Did you
Yeah.
have siblings?
I do. I have a brother back in Mississippi, and I have a sister and another brother out here in Houston.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So are
do.
you and
And
your
where do
brother
you call?
close? Are you and your brother close?
Me and my brother in Mississippi, we are very, very, very close. That's my baby.
That's your best friend?
And he's the oldest. And
Okay, so you the little sister.
Yeah, I'm the little sister, but the big sister.
Yeah.
But I'm still little sis. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
I'm
play
still
with her
little
brother.
sis, but I don't play with my brother. Okay, don't do that. But yes, I have siblings. My brother has 6, so I'm an aunt. I'm an auntie. I'm
Yeah.
for sure. Twins running the family. I have a set of twin nieces.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know we're pretty very tight knit family, you know. But for the most part, every chance I get, I try to go home. You know,
How often do you go home?
I try to go home at least every 2 to 3 months.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
just to do a pop up and see how everything is going, and then come on back to Houston because this is life. You
Yeah,
know?
this is life.
Houston is life. So every now and then I like to go home. I enjoy going home. Like it's a breath of fresh air to
Yeah.
go sit on
Definitely.
the front porch and
Definitely.
just chill, watch cars go by.
Yeah.
Kick it with my friends and see my old classmates. Like I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy doing that.
How long do you stay when you go visit?
Maybe 3-4 days max.
3 or 4 days, and then I gotta go.
Yeah.
I cannot go missing longer than that. If I go
Yeah.
missing longer than that, I swear to God, people will get to be like, "Is she okay? Everything okay? Where's she
Like,
at?
where is
she?
Queen? Where is Queen?
Anybody heard from her? Is she on the way back home? She in Mississippi. She took her phone on D&D. Oh Lord, wait, somebody reach her.
Yeah.
But I enjoy going home. It's very much refreshing to just
Yeah.
try to
I
get
can
out the
imagine.
city
Yeah.
and spend time with the family.
I always say that I love getting out of the city. Like I love
Yes.
Houston, but I now enjoy peace.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
something I enjoy. I love seeing the trees and the water. I would love to just go out, leave for a few days, and come back to
Yes.
Houston. That'd be great. Like I love doing stuff like that. But I want to know, do you have any kids?
I am. I have no biological kids, but however, I do have twins, boy, girl, stepchildren.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait. So twins running your family in his family?
It does.
Is he from Mississippi or?
He's from Houston.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's from Houston, but so I do have 2 wonderful stepchildren, girl,
Wow,
boy.
that's beautiful.
That's a
Girl, boy,
blessing.
yeah.
Right.
So they keep me on my feet, and it's just a really, really good opportunity to raise good humans.
Right.
And that's the end goal for life. You just want to raise good children.
Right.
You
You
want
want
to
good
raise
people.
good humans.
Right.
You want to raise it's a lot. It's a touchy subject because I do realize that a lot of kids' upbringing is not the best, and we provide the best upbringing for our children.
That is so
You know?
true.
Definitely.
How old are they?
14.
Oh,
They'll be
okay.
15
Okay.
next month. Yes. Oh, they're 14.
Would you have any advice to give anybody else that's like co-parenting or dealing with stepchildren? Or
Patience is a virtue.
Okay, patience.
You do have to have that when you
I can
are
see
dealing
that.
with children. It is you gotta be able to give them a voice too.
Right.
Growing up, we didn't really have one. It was what mama said, and that was it. And don't talk back, nothing.
Right.
But if you don't give kids a voice to speak, they shut down.
True.
And you definitely want to just give kids the opportunity to just speak their mind, and that's what we
right.
do for our children.
That's right.
Definitely. Uh-oh, we got Paul. What we got?
Yeah, we got a little
tequila.
tequila.
Ooh, is that
As
baby
our
blue?
people know, we love to drink tequila.
This the new.
This the new.
We went from Henny, Douce, now we're on tequila.
Oh my God.
What you be on?
I'm a Ciroc girl.
Oh, no, Miss Queen, no.
That clear gonna have me
Listen,
on the toilet.
I am I'm a Ciroc girl. 24.
They finna come out with a new version.
Listen,
I don't like the Ciroc.
Can I tell you this? Let me tell you this. Every time I go home, due to the fact that there's certain flavors of Ciroc that they do not sell in Houston, and
Oh, word?
yes, so French vanilla Ciroc.
I ain't
is
never had that.
Yeah, because they pulled it from
Right.
the shelves.
Right.
But in the state of Louisiana and Mississippi, they still sell it, which gives me the opportunity to buy bottles when I go home. Because if you mix it with cream soda, it's the best drink you've ever had.
Put us on.
I love alcoholic cream soda.
You
though.
have to
Because
mix
we ran
it.
it down in college. Cream soda
We
and
was
out.
mixing cream
Yes.
soda with Crown Royal apple.
Man, cream soda and French vanilla Ciroc is the best.
That
Hold
sounds
it.
good. It's just the clear. I don't
It
know.
is. It's the best. And if you try it, I think you will love it. I'm gonna
I
take
think
a
we're
sip.
We're gonna try it for you. We're gonna tag you and show you.
Just a sip.
Yeah, we gonna
Don't
let
do
you.
much.
We gonna let you do
Okay,
what you
yeah.
do. We just gotta loosen
me
up a
down.
little bit,
Look,
get
let
you
me-
ready for us to get in your business.
Look, you can get in my business.
We're gonna get in your business. I done already got started talking about your kids and.
You can get in my business.
Okay.
It's okay.
I love when our guests let us get in their business,
You
y'all.
can get in my business.
Because we're gonna do it real respectfully.
So we talked about your school. We talked about where you from. We talked about your kids. This is a good question that we always love to ask all of our guests.
Okay.
It's like,
I want to know hers. Wait,
I-
when's your birthday, Miss Queen?
yes.
June 21.
My best friend birthday is that. I love you.
Ah.
Haley's birthday is June 21st.
June 21.
my sister.
June
No, Mia's
21.
birthday is the
So
22nd.
the goal is, why do people think I am a Gemini versus a Cancer,
That's your
or
problem.
vice versa? Because I'm on the
Y'all on
cusp.
that date, yeah.
I'm really on the cusp if you think about it. I'm a little bit of both.
My best friend goes Gemini.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm Cancer.
Really?
I'm very
You consider yourself a
sensitive.
Cancer?
I do. I'm very sensitive.
She
I know how
remember
to
my sister, Brittany.
I know how to turn it off and turn it on and turn it on and turn it off.
Okay.
But when it's time to handle business, we handle business.
Right.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. They get
So,
down to business. They don't play.
yes, we
they
don't really
play.
play too much. But you know, when it's time, I'm just gonna chuck it up and say I'm a whole Cancer. out here.
Okay.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe so. With that being said, what advice would you give your younger self? And I want to take it back to like before you came to Houston.
Yeah.
Like
Way
what?
before Houston.
Way before Houston. What advice would you give yourself in that day in time?
How many years back?
Well, when you
Maybe
was in
about-
Mississippi.
Let's do
18.
We
Let's
could do
say 18.
We could do 18.
18, fresh out of high school, trying
Yeah.
to work, trying to find my way.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
The advice I would give myself at 18 would be to continue to grind as hard as you can because hard work pays off.
yes.
At 18, I really didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to go. I had a plan, and nursing was not the plan at 18.
I was just about to ask that.
Right, because
It
what was
was
the
not.
first?
The first plan was to be, I really wanted to be a marine biologist.
Okay, that's cute.
And when I noticed that, I started looking at the schooling for that, and I started literally looking at, Lord, am I gonna be able to find a job? Like
Right.
I was looking at all of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to sustain because I live in Mississippi. At the time, there was no, okay, maybe you move to Houston. I'm 18, right? So it was, okay, you're going to have to go to college or something because you
Figure
ain't going
something
to
out.
be, yeah, you're not going to be around here. And I knew for a fact that as a close family like we had, my mom, she was like, no, you could never leave Mississippi. You're my
Really?
baby and stuff. But I eventually ended up leaving, but I didn't leave until I was like 23.
Okay.
So
It went to.
came straight here.
Okay.
I came straight here.
Okay.
So I didn't really grow up with my other brother and sister because those are my dad's children, but I didn't grow up around them. So I really didn't just know them like that.
Right.
So they lived here. So I was like, well, damn, I grew up around mom and my other brother. I don't really know my other brother and sister. So I went and moved and came out here and you know, I've been out here ever since, but that best advice I could give my younger self is to continue to grind and pray and just keep
Heavy on prayer.
Yeah, heavy on the prayer, because if you keep the course, you're going to be somebody big.
Right.
I didn't know what God had for me at that time, but it literally really turned out very well.
So when did you figure out your path? When did you figure out what you were really supposed to be here for to do?
I figured that out when I turned 20.
Okay.
When I turned 20, I put it in my mind that I just had to leave Mississippi. I just knew I just had to figure out what it is that I wanted to do, because I knew I didn't want to live there and grow there and be there and live my life there.
Right.
So my whole plan was to figure out what it is that I wanted to do to get out.
Yeah.
And so that is where I started working at, Sanderson Farms to try and get some money. And then I enrolled in college, and I went to college on an academic scholarship. And it paid for nursing school. And once I graduated, I got a little experience under my belt, and I moved here in 2009.
And you just took it from there.
And I took the road running from there.
Oh my God.
So what was the period of 18 to 20 like?
It was real lost. I was really, really lost. I didn't really know which way to go, but I knew I just couldn't stick around there.
Right.
But I can honestly say I was lost at 18 to 20 until, my path was and my light shined brighter than I wanted it to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. And at 18, I was lost. I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
I didn't know which way to go, but I knew I didn't want to stick around too long in Mississippi. So that's why I say at my younger self, you gotta hustle, you gotta grind, but you gotta do it in a way that can elevate yourself. And at the time, at 18, I didn't know how to elevate myself. But boy, at 36, about to be 37, I can elevate my damn self now.
And don't even look that, baby. Don't even look that. So what you said that you were lost at 18 through 20. Houston is city of like entrepreneurship. Like everybody trying to do their own thing. But as I know, I have friends. I have people around the city that's also lost, but at such further age. Just being. Being lost. So what would you say to, with you being so successful? I'm pretty sure they would like to hear, like, what advice would you give them with being lost and trying to find your path, looking for yourself? Like,
you need to dig deep within. You need to lean on understanding and prayer for sure. You got to find out what it is that you want. You can't be all over the place trying to decide, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. If you're going to do something, take it one day at a time.
Right.
And just understand that sometimes you do need a little help. It's only so much you can do alone. It's only so much you can do with your brain. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to figure out what it is to lean on. It's okay to take advice from people. We're not magicians, and I say that because it was a lot of times I was literally just trying to understand, okay, I think I want to do this, but I want to do this too, and I want to do this too, but I want to do this too, and this too. But I had to focus on one thing at a time in order to figure out, okay, this is where it is right here, and this is what I'm gonna do right here, and this is life right here, and this is what's gonna make Ada right here,
right.
And that's what I did. So I literally took it one day at a time. But if you're lost, it's okay to be lost in that moment. Find yourself. Dig deep and find yourself. And it's not hard to do that if you just focus. And a lot of people just need to refocus their focus to understand how life works. And and again, it's not meant to be easy.
It ain't gonna be easy.
There's nothing easy about entrepreneurship. There's nothing easy about life, because if it was easy, we would all master it. And not lose ourselves, but we do, and it's up to us to refine ourselves, so I would always say to the person that's just trying to make it, don't give up so easily. you got to crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't take off running, but you do have to crawl before you walk. And once I realized that, man, I've been walking ever since.
Right.
You know?
Okay. I love the advice, Miss
Right.
Queen. Oh my
'Cause
goodness.
I'm kind of at that space in my life right now. But I want to know about nursing school. Like,
Wait, before you do that, I do want to know, since you moved to Houston, but if you were to move anywhere else, where would...
You know what? I was talking to my fiance about this.
I want to know.
And I always entertain another country.
Ooh.
Okay?
Another country.
I always like to entertain another country. The U.S. is cool, but I tell him all the time, I said, life has got to be better in Switzerland.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Finland. Like, I always wanted to know what it was like to live in another country,
Yeah.
see their way of life, adapt to the way they live. I said, because yes, U.S. living is good, but it gotta be better in other countries as
I feel
well.
the same way too.
I would
I
entertain
be
living
watching
in
them on
another
TikTok.
country.
I be watching Finland on TikTok.
And did you know that Finland was one of the number one
Safest?
rated safest and happiest
Yes, that's
cities
why I
in the
want to
world?
go.
Yeah, I wanna
Why is it so
go.
safe?
I'm telling you.
I literally been studying Finland because
I
of
want to
that.
go to Finland.
Think about it. It's on my bucket list to go to Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
So, and every year I add to my bucket list, but Switzerland is definitely
You
a
definitely
place
should
to
go.
visit
Yeah.
because it has got to be better there.
Right.
And I know, there are a lot of beautiful places in the world. We
Right.
should not limit ourselves to just
right, I
being
don't
in
want to
the
limit
U.S.
myself. Right, 'cause
You
there's
know,
so much more. It's so much more.
Oh my gosh, you're like so great. Like, oh my god.
She
And
is.
not to mention, I forgot to say this, it is still Woman History Month.
Wait,
Yeah.
when is it?
March.
It's not March.
It is March.
still
It's the
March.
last day.
It's the last day of March.
Yes. That's why I was like, I have to have her for the last day of March. She's gonna go out with a
Thank
bang.
you.
Talk
Thank
about
you.
big boss, big moves,
Right.
so much inspiration, so much
Thank
advice,
you.
so much
Right.
knowledge. And that's what I love.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yes.
how did nursing school not scare you?
Nursing school did scare me, my love.
Okay.
Nursing school was very challenging, but let me tell you, I have to shout out some people
Go ahead.
Let's get to it.
We love shout outs.
We love it.
for
Hold
my
up, let me
for my
zoom in on you.
success. Okay, I had some really really tough instructors, and I now understand why they were so tough on us.
Right.
And when I tell you, they really wanted the best for us, and to this day, I thank them all the time for just being that light we needed.
Yes.
My instructors was everything. So shout out to my nursing school instructors, and thank y'all for humbling us for life, humbling us for what we had to deal with as nurses. My classmates were so loyal. We helped each other. I'm gonna always be grateful to that group of women
Oh, I love it.
because literally they aided me in my success as a nurse.
matters.
And their lives matter too, and they've gone on to do big things too and excel in their careers too. So I have to shout out those nursing instructors and my nursing class, because without them we would not have made it.
Right.
It was
Like, y'all
tough.
carried each other.
When I tell you it was so tough, we literally, every time we passed an exam, we would go do karaoke.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Feeling
I love
good.
that.
Yes. And I'll never
'Cause y'all
forget.
deserved it.
Yes. One of my classmates, I have to shout her out. Her name is Sanquinetta.
Sanquinetta.
I have to shout her because I'll never forget, we passed our final exam and it was very, very hard. And we went to karaoke that night and we sung Whitney Houston, I Am Every Woman.
Yes.
And so that just set the tone for us to be
yes, I know.
somebody.
Right.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
right.
So, I will always be grateful for my upbringing with those group of women and those instructors, because my Jesus, I had no idea how rough the road would be
Right.
leading up to being somebody.
Right. How long were you in school for?
Right at 2 years.
Okay.
To be a nurse? That ain't bad.
Not at all.
I'm finna go be a nurse. I need another little job. Okay.
It was bad, but I see why it was bad because keep in mind, if it was easy, we'll have a lot of nurses out there.
That's
and a lot of people that don't know what the hell is going on and what they're doing.
Right.
Okay?
When you really think about it, a lot of people, a lot of women, they always was like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse. And then they go and do it, they start and they like, you know what, hell no. And they go and change to something else. And I had a lot of friends, like when I was in college, a lot of friends that left college to go do medical school instead. And they went to medical school and they're like, you know what, I ain't doing that either. I'm just going ahead and find something else. And it's like, of course, we a little lost. But I just feel like if you just choose something and stick to it and have consistency, you're going to eventually get to where you need to be.
I believe that.
Basically.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
Okay. We want to get in your business though with this all this nursing stuff.
Get in my business.
Yes, we know you've been a nurse. We know you've been a nurse for 14 years. But when did you start doing plastic surgery?
Okay.
Like what? You said nurse.
Let me get another sip.
Yeah, we can give you that. I'm waiting on you. We going at your pace. We going at your pace tonight. Because usually we be throwing them back. We ain't doing that tonight.
You want me to pour? Yep,
Okay,
you gonna pour it. You can pour it because I'm gonna dilute it. Go. Stop.
I be trying to get us there.
Thank you. Okay, so I started doing I tapped into the plastic surgery field right after I had weight loss surgery back in 2015. And in 2015, I was having a really, really hard time leading up to moving to Houston. I used to be 382 pounds.
Okay.
Used to be 382.
Can't tell.
382?
Okay.
Almost 4.
Almost 4.
Can't
And I had such a hard time like breathing. I had a hard time. My weight was up and down. My thyroid was crazy. I have PCOS. I was dealing with that.
Man.
I was dealing with endometriosis. I have that. It was a lot of issues. And I was like, my body and my numbers were off. And I really, really was just struggling to breathe up to the point to where I was literally sleeping in my recliner because I didn't want to sleep flat.
Right.
Because I had so much weight on my chest. It would literally cause my breathing to be really, really labored and bad. And I literally just wanted to kind of take control of my life.
Okay.
And so in 2015, I had weight loss surgery. I had a sleeve, gastric sleeve. It was very much successful. I had no complications at the time.
Perfect.
And after that, I noticed that my body was starting to change. I was starting to lose the weight, but I started having a lot of loose skin.
Okay.
And it was like really loose. It was everywhere. It was on my arms, my back, even like my neck, my thighs. It was really, really bad. And I was like, damn, I love the person I see in the mirror, but the visual was different. So I decided to have my first surgery in 2016.
Okay.
And in my first surgery, I had my tummy tuck
Okay.
to get rid of the skin. And I had some lipo. And that was my first surgery. And I actually knew, and my surgeon explained it to me, that I was going to need multiple because I had so many areas of loose skin, and he just wanted to play it safe and not do everything at one time,
right? Because that's
it can be dangerous at times that and then I had suffered from anemia. So to be safe, we did everything one at a time. And then after my first surgery, I had my second surgery, which included like my back, my breast, my arms, and my hips. I had them taken down because after so much skin, I had it was drooping so bad over my hips. So he went in and did like a hip and stuff reduction, like a reduction, and it was very challenging. I dealt with a lot of complications. I needed blood transfusions because my blood levels dropped and my incision didn't heal right. So I ended up having busted stitches and stuff like that because I had a lot done and my body was trying to just pick up from that. So after that, it just was like, damn, everybody really needs somebody when they're recovering from surgery.
Right.
Whether it's plastic, whether it's having a baby, whether it's your gallbladder coming out.
She was my person when I had my baby.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I needed a person.
Yeah. You needed
I
a
didn't.
person, somebody to just
Yeah.
be like, hey, I know you're on this journey
Yeah.
to find yourself more and to be on a healthier path, but it's okay. And when I realized, like, it's okay to need help, it's okay to have help.
Yes,
Right.
it's okay.
You know, it's okay to ask for help, you know. And that is when I tapped into the plastic surgery world, because me, myself, I was a patient once too. And I needed help too. And then there's somebody else out there that need the knowledge and help too, that want
Right.
to love the person that they see and want to enhance themselves. It's
Right.
not always about a man.
Not at all.
It's about loving who you are, who you see in the mirror, and being happy with that person.
Right.
Okay? I think a lot of people misconstrue plastic surgery for vanity purposes.
Definitely.
And listen, and that's okay, because that's their prerogative. But it definitely wasn't mine. I just wanted to do it for me.
Right.
I did not know that it was going to come with a slew of shit.
Oh, wow.
And it did come with a slew of
Right.
shit.
So that was definitely one of the questions. Like, any complications? You definitely going in on us right now. Like,
yeah,
you had the
I-
complications and
yeah,
all
I
that. So
did.
after the complications, did you have any regrets after having the surgery? Like,
I
especially
don't.
with you having, like, not healing properly. Like,
I don't have any regrets.
no regrets.
No
Cause you look
regrets.
bad.
Yeah,
Baby is bad.
Yeah, it took some time to get there. I wouldn't regret anything. I don't regret anything about how I look, and I am thankful that I was able to afford, because
Hello.
to afford
Hello.
surgery and to be able to transform myself and my body. But I also want to say that it is not an easy road. You
Yeah.
still have to maintain a level of balance. You know, I'm not going to say eat perfect all the time, but you can gain it back.
Yeah.
You can lose your results.
Wow.
You can, you know, let yourself go, but you have to refocus your focus and get back to normal and get back to the swing of things, because a lot of people after surgery think it's just, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
You still got to work out a little bit, eat
Yeah.
right a little bit, maintain what you got a little bit, or you will find
So,
yourself spiraling
If you wasn't
out.
doing that before, you know, you got the surgery, how people, like, you get surgery and you supposed to be like, okay, I got to put this in my plan. I'm working out now. Like,
You literally have to, you really have to stay focused, because you can gain it back, and you can literally spiral out of control and lose your results. And
that's a waste of money.
yeah,
I have a question. Do
Yeah.
you know Ari?
which ones? Which are Ari or Ari?
Ari, the one who's dated Moneybag Yo?
I don't know her personally, but I think
You
she's
seen her
incredibly
before?
beautiful.
Okay, do you think she got a BBL or what? 'Cause she said
I
she
can't
did.
tell.
I mean, it's very.
It looks amazing.
It
It's
does.
amazing.
I-
It's very.
And you know what? And she is so gorgeous.
Right.
She is.
That's my
She,
girl.
man, but I don't know her personally.
Mm-hmm.
But those stretch marks, I love stretch marks. Let me tell you. Shout out to the girls
I
with
got
tiger
many.
stripes.
Yeah.
I love tiger
Little
stripes,
bit.
and she got some tiger stripes, and I love them.
I love them.
I really would. I don't know if she did, but I really wouldn't care, because that baby look
Oh, no.
good.
She look good.
She really does. She looks amazing. She does.
Oh my goodness. Have you, like, so with you in the post-op and all of that, like, have you ever wanted to open, like, your own, like,
Recovery home.
No, absolutely not.
No. Oh my gosh. Why?
Okay, so me personally, I would prefer to continue to stay mobile.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning why.
Okay.
And this may not be for everybody, and it's okay if it's not for everybody. Okay. I built my business and my brand on expertise, integrity, morality, and being a person that's just gonna show up.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you book me, I'm showing up for you.
Okay.
Okay. When it comes to taking care of someone 100%, that is a lot of work.
Yeah.
That is a lot of effort. That is a lot of dedication.
Wow.
That is a lot of trust. And people have to trust you, and you have to be relatable in order to take care of somebody.
Right.
Okay. The only reason I will not do a recovery house, my reasoning,
Queen herself.
is because you know for a fact that you're human and you can't be two places at one time. And as a person that would be technically the owner, you have to be there if there's an issue.
Right.
You have to have people in place that you trust to handle
Right.
things. You have to be able to trust your staff.
Right.
You have to be able to pick people up, make sure they get to their appointment, make sure she's bathed, make sure she's massaged, make sure she eats, make sure she drinks. And I know for a fact that it's okay to say you're not perfect.
Yeah.
But some people look for perfection sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's not always that. So I personally wouldn't do a recovery home because it only takes one bad review to bring your whole business to shit.
Yeah.
Basically, like Alexis Scott, for instance.
Yes, I can account for myself. I know for a fact, me being mobile, I'm going to show up, I'm going to do my job, you're going to feel better, and I'm going to see you in a couple of days.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that I can account for everything that I do
That you
for
got going
you
on, right.
personally in
Right.
your home, to you, in the privacy of your own home. I know for a fact I can accomplish everything you need me to do for
Right.
you. I can't promise you that I'm going to be there to dump your trash, give you cold water, take you to the bathroom, wipe your ass,
24/7.
take you to the shower,
Right.
do this for you. So therefore, I personally would not, because I feel that one review, one bad review,
That's all it takes.
is all it takes to.
Yeah.
And that's in mobile business too. But when you do
But you can
recovery
get every
home, you have to remember you're waiting on people to book you.
Yeah.
You're waiting on your house to fill up for that month.
Right.
You don't know other people's finances. Can they
Right.
afford it? Can they not
Right.
afford it?
Right.
I know exactly what I bring to the table when I come to the home.
So how soon do you see your clients
I
after they get off the table?
24 to 48 hours.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Well, so how is people booking you, and what's the price looking like, Miss Queen? Like, how? What they? Is it afterpay? Is it crazy? How can the girls? I mean, I ain't getting no surgery no
So-
time soon, nothing like
So
that. But
literally, A Pearl of Knowledge is the business name, and I named my business after Mama. Rest in peace. I named my mama after my mama, and I had to include her because she was the person that pushed me to do it.
Yes.
Otherwise, I would have still been on my nursing assignments, doing, COVID travel,
Wow.
or being down there at Harris County Sheriff's Department where I worked in the medical division. So I literally did that for a little while, but A Pearl of Knowledge is my baby. And it's because it's tied to her. And a
Yes.
lot of my wisdom and a lot of my drive and a lot of my ambition and a lot of my gratefulness and all of my joy came from her.
Yes.
So I included her in that. And A Pearl of Knowledge is definitely me showing up for everyone who books me.
Right.
Okay. But A Pearl of Knowledge is on Instagram for sure.
for sure,
And it is very busy.
hello, booked and busy, booked and busy.
It is very busy. I literally take so much pride in what I do for a living. I take so much pride in my brand and my business. I take so much pride in just being that person that can show up for somebody.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Only because I know for a fact I was waiting on someone to show up for me too when I
Right.
was recovering.
So who was helping you?
So I had, at the time, my
Right.
best friend was helping me.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a nurse practitioner who is a wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Tasha. Shout out to Tasha, who helped me in recovery, and she was absolutely amazing for me. But we leaned on each other for recovery, and I just I just knew for a fact that that was my calling.
Yeah.
To be a pillar and to be
Right.
someone to help somebody to deal with what comes with plastic surgery, because it
Right.
comes with some shit. It comes with depression. It comes with anxiety.
Wow.
It comes with it comes with a lot of pain, discomfort.
Wow.
It comes with a lot of doubt. Why did I do this? Did I do this? Am I
Right.
okay for doing this? I regret doing this. I love for doing this. You know, it comes with a lot.
Right.
And you just really, really needed someone to lean on. And my clients lean on me, and I'm gonna be for sure I'm showing up for them
How
every
many
day.
clients do you see a day?
A day I see about 7 to 9.
Ooh, I read
a
that. I
day.
seen it. I was gonna ask you, like, so how you be tired? Like, what's the time
I literally
frame you
listen
start to the
listen,
end? Like,
listen,
what?
you guys.
And so you pull up to the comfort of their
That's
recovery.
correct. Their
Wow.
home, yes.
That's
So-
good.
So do you go to recovery homes or?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
I'm always women in business, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, plastic surgery has a group of wonderful women.
Mm-hmm.
They have a group of wonderful surgeons, and it's nothing like women in business. It's nothing like seeing women excel.
Yeah.
Plastic surgery has some wonderful women out there, really, that is going to show up for whoever books them. I've seen it happen lots of times, and it's refreshing to know that you got somebody after you did all of this to just find yourselves.
Right.
And I'm so grateful. Y'all have no idea how big of a blessing it is to be a person in this business that people admire.
Yeah.
Right, because I admire
Yeah.
you. I ain't even a plastic surgery girl, but I admire you.
Yes, it's a lot of joy from that.
Yeah.
To be
To keep you
someone
going,
that
right?
people respect. Yes.
Yes.
Be somebody that people look up to, and you don't never want to let the people that look up to you down.
Right.
Yeah.
You never, you always remain humble,
Yeah.
because the humble don't stumble, and you always just try to set an example for the person that's going to come up under you and be
Yes.
another force to reckon with.
Yes.
And I gotta say, I have been in a room with a group of women that are straight forces in this
Yeah.
business. Okay? And when I tell you, it is nothing better than to see someone who literally didn't know where they were gonna go be a success story.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
am so thankful to be one of those women too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, it's also a competitive world out there.
Very
Okay.
competitive
You
and
know,
everything.
But there's enough for everybody.
Right. It's enough room
Okay.
for us all.
There's no need to be crabs in the barrel.
Right.
In this
Right.
business, it is enough for everybody. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to just be one of those women out there. I really am.
And I'm happy for you.
Thank
Because you out here
you.
doing it. Because not to
Right.
miss, you have 3 businesses.
I do.
So let's go ahead and put a year on each of those. Pearl of Knowledge. What is it? Legends and Kings.
Legends and Kings,
And
and
Lux-
I had Lux Brows by Queen.
Okay, so what year did you start all of that? Because we,
Yeah.
you know, as
was a
women, we
timeline.
love to start us a little business.
Yes, so
And you still doing eyebrows?
I haven't did eyebrows in so many moons.
Many
Because-
moons.
And I say many moons because I don't have the time.
You don't.
I-
That was 7 to 9.
You
girls
know,
a day.
Not to 79 clients.
Mm.
The
But
girls are
the-
needy.
and you know what? And shout out to Travando. She's in Mississippi, and she is an amazing brow artist. And when I tell you, she is killing it in Mississippi.
Wow.
And I literally enjoy seeing anyone from Mississippi make it,
Yeah.
because it is not a big place to
Right.
be somebody, but if you are somebody and you put yourself on that platform, you're highly respected. People trust you for their business and their brand. That is such a beautiful thing. And I don't think a lot of people understand how hard it is coming from Mississippi to really just be somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a state that is not is the lowest paid and just
Not
doesn't
really
have
made for
the
our people.
drive. Yes.
But
But if you are somebody, you will be somebody there. But Lux Brows. I have not been doing brows because I haven't had the time.
Right.
what year did you start that again?
2021.
2021.
Okay.
You started Lux Brows.
2021. Pearl of Knowledge started in 2015,
Okay.
and Legends and Kings Beard Oil started in 2016.
Let's talk about the beard oil.
Right. Let's talk about the beard. Are we still shipping?
Your fiance must have a beard. Huh?
He does.
She got the herbs and the oil. You got the herbs and the oils for babe. Wait a minute, wait. I would love to get into that, but you know, I like to get into the tea. I gotta get in your business, like, cause I didn't know you had a fiance, so now I need to know, how did babe propose? Like, tell us that.
Listen, it was such an amazing day. It was on his birthday night.
His
His
birthday.
birthday.
Not your birthday,
Oh, he
his
love you.
birthday. Oh,
Yeah.
he
He
loves
love
you.
you.
I know.
He loves you.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Tell us what happened. Spill the beans.
I had just got back from doing a nursing assignment in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he was like, "Okay, so you're done, right? No more contracts." And I said, "Nope, that's it. That's pretty much it. We're done." And he was like, "Okay." And so it was his birthday, and I was running around the city trying to get the gifts wrapped and get everything prepared for his birthday. And he was like, "So what are you wearing?" And I was like, I was just going to throw a dress on. And he was like, "No, I want you to wear this dress." And I was like, "Well, why you want me to wear this dress?"
Wait, this dress is a dress that he bought, or is it just that his favorite
It's a dress that I had bought a while back, but I never wore it.
Okay, so
You
he went in
know,
your.
yeah.
Wear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he literally had other plans than what I had.
Yeah.
So I was running around the city crazy, and I was really upset because it was either miss your nail appointment or miss your makeup appointment, and I wasn't missing that makeup appointment.
Right.
Right, I gotta get fuck the nails. I'm gonna get my makeup done.
I was like, I'm not missing my makeup appointment, and so he was like, "Don't worry about it." I said, "But my nails ain't done and I don't have time." And he was like, "We're gonna be late. We're gonna stop by Mom's." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And so we literally went to his mom's for his birthday and stuff. And I had all the gifts and stuff. I had everything put on the table for him. And he was like, "Come on, we're gonna go up here and take some pictures." And I was like, "Okay, why? We could take pictures right here." And so
why we gotta go all the way over there and take some pictures?
And so we ended up going by the pool, and I noticed that it was nicely set up, like it had like the chairs by the pool to take what I thought was pictures.
Yeah.
And so at the time, I didn't realize that my favorite singer which is Gerald Levert. I love Gerald Levert.
He was there?
No, he
I was gonna say
I know he didn't read James.
he passed away. No.
Lord forgive.
He was playing it in the background, the music.
Okay. I'm with you, Queen. I'm with you. Oh my God, that was so funny. I'm
He
sorry.
was playing the
Lord forgive
music
me.
in the background, and I didn't pay no attention because by then the alcohol started to kick in, and I was a little tipsy, and I was really trying to get out the dress, and I kept readjusting it. I was
Like, they setting the
"Come
mood
on,
and
can
stuff.
we just take the pictures and cause we gotta go?" And when I tell you, everybody was following me with the cameras and stuff, and I was like, "Why y'all going with all these cameras?
What is going
Yeah.
on?
And so he proposed to me on the night of his birthday.
That's beautiful.
So you had no clue at all?
I did not.
Wow.
Just feeling good, looking good.
Right. It was his
Oh,
birthday.
wow.
So I was planning everything for him. He was planning everything for
you.
me.
Wow, so I need to know
Yeah.
for future reference when my man proposed to me whenever I get one.
Oh my
You gave the cookies up on the first night?
No.
Okay, let me stop doing that.
No.
Let me chill out.
No, I
Okay.
didn't. I didn't, my love. No.
Oh no,
It was a while.
It was a while.
Oh wow.
What's
Okay.
a while?
I want to say maybe about 2 months.
Months.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Noted.
noted.
Yeah. So it took
We
me
thinking
a
hard about
minute.
that. I could do that.
It took a while. It did. It took a while, but it really was worth it. And,
It was worth
and
it,
he's
yeah.
an amazing man. He's a wonderful
That's
father.
beautiful.
Right.
He's a wonderful provider. And I don't think God could have gave me someone any better.
Right.
That's a blessing,
Love
Queen.
that.
I'm so happy I met you, even though we met on the most,
Y'all,
hardest times.
I met this girl. I met this girl. I met this chocolate girl.
I know. I just really felt like I needed to reach out. Like I
Yes.
felt, it's like I felt your energy through the
Yeah.
phone. Like I felt everything, and like, you know,
I know it was
it
an
was-
amazing. And I, you know what I do? I do know that people are placed in your life for a reason.
Yeah.
yes.
And I don't know why or what.
I don't even know how I saw
made
you. I wasn't even
reach out to
following
me
you.
that day.
She told me about you. I was like,
I was in
oh.
such a low place that
Wow.
day.
I felt it. I definitely felt it.
Mom had passed away, and I was just really in a lost place.
Wow.
And I don't know what brought this chocolate girl to my DM.
She said,
And I truly believe, and I'm always be grateful and thankful for you messaging me to keep my head up and just keep pushing and keep being somebody, because I was in a low
Wow.
place
Yeah.
that day. I don't think you realize how low it
no,
was.
no, I understand.
I was like, I don't know what end, where I'm going, how I'm going to get there, but I am always going to be thankful for you DMing me that day, Mo. And I thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Give me a hug. I don't want to get too emotional. You're so welcome. You're so
you.
welcome. I'm just, shocked that I even seen your page. I wasn't
Yeah.
even following you. I told my best friend, I said, I don't know why I feel like I need to talk to her. I feel like I need to send her a message.
I was in a low place.
So I was just grateful to even see that and be able to reach out to you and be able to give you, good vibes, good spirits. And I've been praying for you ever since.
Thank you.
It's good to have somebody,
'Cause
back.
I strongly, I receive whatever
Yes.
I get, whatever people give me, the prayers, I receive it all. Mom was best friend.
Yeah.
So,
I understand.
man, I receive all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm forever thankful and I'm forever grateful for you reaching out to me that day, because, girl, I was low. I was in a low place.
Well,
I was in a dark, low place. And
Well, I'm happy you
thankful.
received it and that
Thank
you're thankful
you.
for it. And we're going to go
Thank
ahead.
you.
I want you to let the camera know, let everybody know
Yes.
where they could book you at. Again, what do you do? And we're going to
Yes.
close out with that.
Yes. So my main page is Queen Lee 601. My business page is A Pearl of Knowledge. And I am a post-op surgery nurse / massage therapist. And I take care of girls after plastic surgery. I'm there for them. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to show up for you. I am going to make
Hello.
sure you heal in the most graceful way.
Yeah.
And girl, tag me when you put your clothes on, because I want to see it, because I had a hand in making sure you look the best.
Looking the best.
Yes.
You hear that. And you heard it right here on Business from the Wire, where we make it our business
To tell all of your business, but respectfully, y'all know
very
that.
respectfully. And this is Mo to the...
Drea Full President.
And we're going to see y'all next week with a banger.
Thank you.